Good day, everyone. I am Dr. Jobert Balunsay, a faculty member of Catanduanes State University. And I am here to present to you our research entitled Mga Tigsik ni Engineer Abdon B. Balde Jr. Pagsusuri sa mga piling pa-elektronikong tulang Bicolnon sa kontemporanyong panahon. Or Tigsik of Engineer Abdon Balde Jr., a content analysis of selected electronic Bicolnon poems in the contemporary period. With me as the co-author is Sir Jaime T. Amante of Catanduanes State University College of Humanities and Social Sciences. For the background of our study, it is mentioned here that the state shall promote the preservation, enrichment, and dynamic evolution of Filipino national culture based on simulated unity in diversity in an environment of free artistic and intellectual expression. It is stated under Article 14, Section 14 of the 1987 Constitution. The lack of appreciation for the literature in any place is one of the problems considered as to why our literature is not developing according to Carpio in the book of Arrogante 2004. In order to solve this problem, Dr. Carpio said that if there are many people who enjoy foreign literature, we also need to raise our efforts to improve and beautify the creations and encourage the majority of our countrymen and citizens of our nation to enjoy Filipino literature. Engineer Abdon B. Balde Jr. is one of those who excels and writes Tigsik on a regular basis. In recent years, he has been posting Tigsik on his Facebook account about things in his environment. Balde proves that literature is indeed a reflection of race and a record of life. Tigsik is a type of Bicolano literature. According to Balunsay and Tindugan 2017, Tigsik is comparable to a speech given at a common gathering such as a birthday or a wedding celebration. Its poetic form distinguishes it from speech. Tigsikan is also known as Tigsik recitation. The purpose of this research is to analyze the contemporary works of Engineer Abdon Balde Jr. in the aspects of theme, literary art, and idioms towards the development of instructional material for teachers and students in Filipino. For the statement of the problem, we have here four main objectives in the analysis of the said poems. Number one, what are the themes contained in the Tigsik of Engineer Balde Jr.? Number two, what is the structural feature of Tigsik according to A. Measure, B. Sisura, C. Rhyme, and D. Type of stanza or verse. Number three, what are the poetic devices used in the Tigsik? Number four, what instructional material can be proposed in this study? This study used a qualitative-quantitative study method. Content analysis was used as a design in the analysis of the themes, structural elements, and literary elements contained in the work of Engineer Abdon B. Balde Jr. It is qualitative because the researchers used the content analysis method in the Tigsik. The underlying themes, structural features of the text, and the literary features are examined. These were thoroughly examined and interpreted. Meanwhile, the quantitative part can be seen in the use of numbers in determining the existing forms and structures of poems. So here are the results of the analysis of the researchers of the Tigsik of Engineer Abdon Balde Jr. This table, ladies and gentlemen, shows the frequency and rank of the different themes of the Tigsik of Engineer Balde, where we can see that nature and scenery is the most numbered theme on the mentioned poetic form. It is composed of 135 poems that contains nature and scenery as a theme. It is followed by number 47, which is the lifestyle theme. 47 poems were focused on this kind of topic or theme. The next table indicates the measures of Tigsik of Engineer Abdon Balde Jr., wherein each Tigsik were analyzed based on the measures or the number of syllables of each verse or line. So we have there 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18 syllables. And as we can see, out of 267 poems or bicol poems, what we mentioned called Tigsik, we can see that 134 of them are focusing on nature and scenery as of the theme, but 131 out of 134 have a measure of 8 syllables per verse. So yun. When it comes to rhyme or the tugma in the Filipino language, we have here AAA, B, ABAB, AABB. So based on the analysis of the researchers, 130 Tigsik follows the pattern of AAAA as the rhyme of the Tigsik. Majority of the Tigsik have the rhyme or has the rhyme of AAAA, and we call it in Filipino as tugmang ganap or monorhyme. Monorhyme or tugmang ganap, as I should say. In terms of Sisura, 253 out of 267 Tigsik were found out that does not contain any Sisura, while 13 Tigsik has Sisura. In the type of stanzas used in the Tigsik of Engineer Abdon B. Balde Jr., we can note that 127 Tigsik or Bicol poem have or are considered quatrain or quatrain. That means that each stanza contains of 4 lines. So majority of the Tigsik contains 4 lines. It is 127 in summary. We also examine the different idioms found in each Tigsik, and we have here some of the examples. So in the theme people, we have analyzed 4 idioms: orang isip, galanting pagpadaba, noon, nakakalumay na mata, wherein we have given them meanings in the Filipino language as well as in the English language. So we have here, when we speak of orang isip, it means wise or intelligent. Galanting pagpadaba, pure love. Noon, we have here the meaning, and nakakalumay ng mata, it means attractive. So we also have a lot of Tigsik in the different themes, as you can see in the slides. So we have their kaugalian at tradisyon, we have 4 idiomatic expression, and so on and so forth. That goes to show that every Tigsik or the Tigsik of Engineer Abdon Balde still, even though it is a form of poetry posted in the electronic world, as I should say, still contains the different literary devices that a traditional poetry contain. As a result, other than the idioms and elements of the examined Tigsik, the use of figures of speech gave beauty and color to them. It is an instrument or rhetorical tool for effective and artistic expression. According to Tanawan et al. 2003, effective expression requires sufficient knowledge or rhetoric and the careful selection of appropriate words to persuade the reader. Expression becomes attractive if it is neat and clear. He mentioned that the use of a bridge is an effective way to make a statement that is realist, artistic, and attractive. It reveals a colorful and effective interpretation. So as a result of this study, as an offshoot or output of this study, the researcher, yours truly, created a book entitled Sa Laot ng Mga Talinghaga, Samot-Saring Tigsik, which contains more than 100 Tigsik which are inspired by the main topic of this particular study. So as a conclusion, the first conclusion is the themes of Engineer Balde's Tigsik are related to people, things, animals, nature, and sceneries, customs and traditions, food, lifestyle, weather, and crops. These themes are representative of the Bicol region. Most of the stanzas examined have 8 syllables in each line, have a monorhyme type of rhyme, use nosisura, and have a quatrain type of stanza. The Tigsik of Engineer Balde are rich in idiomatic expressions that reflect the tradition and culture of Bicolanos. A creative work of reading or teaching material served as an output of this research. It can be used as a springboard for literary subjects at the tertiary level. For the recommendation, number one, print and claim ownership or copyright over the generated output, which I myself had already done. The material has already an approved copyright registration from the National Library of the Philippines. Conduct a book launch of the generated output. So I am planning to do this come April 2022 in celebration for the Pambansang Buwan ng Panitikan. Number three, create foundations, contests, seminars, and other activities to further cultivate and disseminate Bicol traditional literature. Next, conduct research regarding the extent of knowledge of tertiary and master's level students on the basic concept of TC. So that's all, everyone. Thank you very much. Just Mabalos.